Joy for Christmas. It's lovely.
Nice. I was just admiring that tree. Interesting colours.
Yeah. Now, you see, but why don't you go for colours on the tree?
I'm quite traditional with my Christmas tree.
Some may call it traditional, others may call it...
boring.
Predictable.
But it's lovely.
Yes.
Yeah. Also, Kian Egan, he's lovely. And he's here with all the X-Factor gossip in just a moment. First, though, something that's sure to make your stocking full this Christmas.
We are X-Factor finals this weekend. 3 remaining finalists. Wow, what pressure must they be under? What nerves must they be suffering?
Yeah, but they're having a really busy week as well. Coming to an end for another year, but it has been a fantastic series, hasn't it?
We've been with them for 16 weeks. We've laughed. We've cried. There's been scandals. There's been controversies. There's been fights.
Teresa, I don't know what's offended me more, what you've said or the fag-ash breath.
And favourites have gone. Ella. Heroes have fallen.
But the up-down sending home is Riley.
But now, it all ends on Sunday. Who will be the X-Factor champion?
Wow, and you know what, we're all sitting thinking, oh, it's getting closer to Christmas, how busy, things are getting busy and busy, everything has to be done before Christmas. Kian, what sort of week have these guys had?
Well, yeah, and then there was 3. This week has been pretty crazy for them all. You know, obviously this is the most important week for these 3 people's lives, full stop. So I think the campaign has started, you know, they've all been going home to their hometowns. Christopher was there with 1,500 fans, so we can see why Christopher is still in there with such a big following, you know. I mean, to see that many people coming out in his hometown for him was amazing. You know, James Arthur performed at a homecoming gig, and Nicole went out there as a backing dancer for him, so that was
That's
pretty unique.
dancer,
you know, I mean,
who
who wouldn't mind bringing Nicole Scherzinger home as a backing dancer? And then Jermaine Douglas was back at Asda again, performing there. And
was Nicole with him there as well?
Nicole was with him there as well. I mean, Nicole is doing her work this year, I have to say. She seems to be one of the judges that has serious hands-on this job. And on top of that, they actually went to Downing Street as well, and they performed for number 10's tree lighting ceremony, so that was pretty nice, you know. And David Cameron, you know, got in the festive season. It was an all silent night, so there you can see them there. So yeah, I think these 3 guys have had an amazing experience, if anything else.
But you look at the bookmakers, and they're putting nothing between Jermaine and James.
Yeah.
Right, and we're hopefully, incidentally, hang around, we're hopefully establishing a link with X-Factor HQ to speak to James very shortly. Fingers crossed for that one. But what about Christopher? You can't rule him out.
Well, you know, I mean, the bookies are ruling him out. They're saying it's between Jermaine and James. I mean, look, the whole controversy of Christopher Maloney still being there, you know, a lot of people saying he shouldn't be. There's been loads of stuff in the newspapers this week about Simon Cowell saying that he's been in touch with the judges and that basically he's not even considering Christopher Maloney as a winner. But, I mean, Christopher has still recorded the single, though. I mean, you know, each contestant gets to record this single and whoever wins obviously puts it out. So, you know, it's a huge amount of controversy about Christopher. But, look, as far as I'm concerned, you know, the guy is still there. He's still in with a chance. Obviously, he's got a huge vote. He wouldn't be there otherwise. You know, I mean, we seen Union J leave last week, who are very, very strong singers, very strong boy band. And, you know, so who knows? It's going to be an interesting thing.
There's definitely a market for him.
Yeah, and, you know, a lot of the judges are saying that they'll hang their hat up if he wins. So, you know...
It must be very hard for him, hearing all that, especially from the judges.
It is. It's hard for him. But, look, at the end of the day, he's there. You know, he's in the X-Factor final. He shouldn't be complaining too much. Anyways, enough about Christopher.
What's going to happen in the final? Yeah. What's going to happen in the final?
In the final, right, so loads of duets. There's talk about the mentors duetting with their contestants again. So Nicole Scherzinger, obviously up there. Donja is in the bag for her. James is saying he'd love to sing it. You know, Jermaine is saying he wouldn't mind singing it. And then Gary Barlow is obviously going to be singing with Christopher. So the question is, what song is he going to be singing? Is it going to be old? Is it going to be new? I read this morning it could be Rule the World. So, you know, all the same rumours. Be interesting to see if Union J were still there, what Louis would have done. Yeah. I would have liked to see that.
Just want to see if we have any luck with that link yet. Not at the moment.
Don't think so,
James
no.
at the moment.
Yeah.
And then the final rumours, you know, last week we spoke about who was going to be there. It's all changed again. I mean, One Direction are still in there. Rihanna is now reportedly coming in for the final. Rita Ora, Emily Sandé, as we said last week, and Kylie has been talked about performing there as well. So, you know, for the second time in 2 years, the acts will sing with their mentors. That was it, yeah, we went through all
Well,
of it.
the sideshow.
Yeah, the sideshow is always the women. It's funny, we were talking this morning about people commenting what should you wear, what shouldn't you wear for women of a certain age.
Absolutely.
But obviously, people are always looking, aren't they, at Nicole and Talisa and what they're wearing, the style
very much
wars.
so. I mean, you know, I think this year having Nicole on the show has changed it an awful lot, you know, bringing the style into it. And she has worn some crazy outfits. I mean, I remember seeing her one week coming out with a catsuit on, and, you know, for Halloween she had some funky outfits on. Whereas Talisa is kind of a little, even though last year we would have thought Talisa was the young, funky one. So, you know, I think at the same time, this year, Nicole has kind of really stepped it up. And Talisa's had to step it up against her. Personally speaking, I think Nicole has kind of won it, you know, even though some of it has been a little bit out there. And we've actually got a poll result on this as well to what everybody at home was thinking. So there you have loads of pictures of Nicole. Like, I mean, look, I think Nicole just week in, week out, pulls it out of the bag. Absolutely amazing.
You know, Talisa's got it going on too. I think she's very individual, Talisa.
Well, I mean, the public agree with me at the end of the day. Nicole won it with 67% of the poll. So, well done, Nicole, this morning's winner. There you go.
And as regards who will win in 10 seconds?
Who will win? That's the big question. My money is on James. I think James should win. I think Jermaine is closest. There was also a poll on that for This Morning viewers at home to see what they thought. And so, you know, I don't know. It's going to be interesting. I'm waiting for it in my ear. Nobody's given me the answer yet.
44%.
James Arthur.
James Arthur, 44%. See,
yeah.
I was right.
Lovely,
there you go.
Okay.
Kian,
We'll find
thank
out
you very
tomorrow.
much indeed. JLS, of course, they came runners-up, what, 4 or 5 years ago? Got them after this.